Good evening, everyone. I'm Nathan, here with my wonderful wife, Laura.
Hello.
And we're here to review the Bible Challenge board game.
Yes, we are.
It's about the Bible.
And it's trivia about the Bible. Not our strong suit, you might say.
No, we don't really know much about the Bible.
Well, I mean, I do, but not as much as you need for this game.
No, there's some pretty hardcore questions in here related to the Bible, so...
Yes. So the idea of this game is to move around the board, answer a lot of questions from different categories about the Bible, life of Jesus, Old and New Testament, etc. And you have to collect a coloured ring for each of the different coloured categories so that you can complete the game.
Yeah, so you go around, you land on different coloured sort of spaces. If you answer that correctly, you get that coloured ring.
And then you have another turn. You keep doing that until you miss a question, you get it wrong, and then it moves on to the next player's turn who gets to have the same opportunities.
There's no dice. The amount of movement you get is based on the number on the space. If you happen to land on a space colour that you already have that colour ring, your turn just ends and it goes to the next player's turn.
Yes, you can only get one of each coloured rings. How about we show those pieces first? I think it's a pretty neat idea.
I think so.
Pieces.
So
You think like a Trivial Pursuit sort of thing, but not wedges, rings.
So look, you got different colours. You got an orange and a red in there, and then you've got two, and then you've got a blue and a yellow, and then you got a whole bunch of sort of plastic rings of each sort of different coloured space, which just sort of slot on top.
I feel like they could have fit a bit better. I
Yeah.
will say.
Hula
Otherwise,
hooping.
if you're moving this along and you can probably find some of those will fall off if you do have quite a stack of them on there. But these all correspond with the different colours and categories.
Oh,
There is a dice in here, which you don't actually need. So we didn't personally buy this. It came with a collection that we bought.
yeah.
And it came with the dice, I was just going to say.
So basically, once you've got all your coloured rings, you then go to the centre of the cross.
Top of the cross.
Top of the cross down here. And then the next turn you await your chance to win, which is basically just answering another question. If you happen to answer that question correctly, you win.
Yes. So we would start on the start spaces at the bottom of the crosses. Let's say two of us were playing. You can play in teams anywhere up to like 2 to 4 individual players or like 2 to 4 teams.
They said it's quite flexible. There's quite a few things you can change and do if you wish to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But say we were starting like this, and let's assume I was yellow. We're on a space that has no numbers, so we would remove one space to the right.
So you have Timothy.
Yes, which is green. So, all the different colours are different categories. We have red, which is Old Testament questions.
We have tons and tons of cards.
Brown is the New Testament questions. Gold is the life of Christ. Light blue is people. Green is quotations, so that's what I'm on. Orange is places, and dark blue is general Bible questions.
Now, here's the problem with our knowledge of the Bible.
We don't have much.
They're not multiple question.
Multiple choice.
Not multiple choice, nor do they offer any sort of hints or anything. It's literally just, so you're on green. So I would say, who said, I do not know the man?
And I would have to guess. The game suggests 30 seconds to answer, but that's one of the things it says it's flexible on. So if you want to have less time to make it even more of a challenge, or more time for people who need a little bit more time to think.
So the answer for this one was Peter, and then you also give the verse.
The
and
scripture reference.
Yeah, so Matthew 26:72. And if you'd got that right, fantastic. You get a green ring, and then you move ahead 6 spaces.
Because number 6, that's how many like chapters or something that section has. I can't remember. It says something like that. They're all numbered. How many? Yeah, chapters. But then there's a Timothy there with 4. I don't know.
But that's 2 Timothy. I mean, maybe there's sections.
Yes, no, that's true. That's 1 Timothy. Yeah, no, you've got a good point there.
And if it says 13, you can either move 1 or 3 if there's 13 chapters, not 13.
Yes, that's correct. So let's pretend I got that right.
So you get your green ring.
Yep, I've got those. Oh, I can't get the bag
It's a
open.
really good bag, isn't it?
Yeah. Put my green ring on, and then I move the 6. So I don't need a dice. I just follow this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. someone playing would then take another card and they would read a light blue.
So,
And the light blue was people.
so then I would go, to whom did Abraham give tithe? Tithes? Tithe? I can't.
I don't know.
Oh.
I won't make you pronounce the answer. This is the answer here.
And then I'd give the
Scripture reference as well. Now, say I got that one wrong, I would just stop and stay there, and it would be Nathan's turn.
And then I'd go flomp.
And do the same thing.
And I think you can choose, do you have to land here or can you just go past? Because you can go to the New and Old Testament.
Yeah, so if you do land on the start space, the bottom of the cross, on your next turn, you can either go one to the right here, or you can move to the outer ring, which is it the New Testament on the outside, I think? So you would go one to your right, out to there. So then obviously you get slightly different sort of configuration of coloured categories. On the outer ring as well, there is an others choice space. So the person reading the question can have a look at the card and pick whatever category they like. So they're going to make it hard for you.
Of course.
Of course.
Not that anything else is easy in this game, at least for us.
No, that's true. I think you really have to be very knowledgeable about the Bible to play this game.
I think if it had multiple choice or something, I think it'd be more accessible to the general sort of populace. But as it stands, it's a very sort of hardcore, very intimate Bible knowledge game.
Yes, agreed. So when you have your 7 rings, we sort of touched on this earlier.
Go in the middle.
You move to the top of the cross, and then everyone else playing gets another turn after you achieve that.
Just in case they have, next question they answer gets them to the top of the cross.
Yeah,
as
like
well.
maybe they have 6 rings and they're close to
Because
getting
draws are possible.
That is true. So if maybe everyone had a turn and they didn't make it up there, I then have the question asked of me. So whoever's reading the question, they get 3 cards, I think. Where was it? Let me just double check, sorry. Yeah, so you draw 3, the other person draws 3 cards, and then they can decide either on their own or with like all the people playing that aren't you, which question to ask. If you answer correctly, you win. It doesn't really say what happens if you get it wrong.
I assume you just stay there and you wait until the next turn.
I'm guessing. Say Nathan managed on that 1 extra turn he had after I got my 7 to get his 7th as well.
Hooray!
Then someone else is meant to ask a question of both of us, we think. That's not very clear. And if we both get it right, it's a tie.
Yep.
You can have a tie in this game. That's essentially it.
Go around, answer Bible questions, and then answer another one at the end to win.
Exactly. So definitely a lot of Bible knowledge needed. If you don't have that, you're not going to answer anything right, probably.
No, there was a lot of guessing on our part when we played it.
We didn't get anywhere.
No, we didn't.
No. We're not the right people for it, but it came in a board game collection.
Hey,
we bought a while
obviously
ago.
it's been made for someone, so someone out there must enjoy it and have the knowledge of it.
That's right. If you enjoyed watching this video, give us a thumbs up. Let us know in the comment section down below what your favourite category of trivia is. Maybe you really enjoy Bible sort of trivia. Maybe you like animal trivia, science trivia.
90s trivia.
90s. Okay, I thought you would have said video game trivia.
Well, yes, but 90s more general and more broad and interesting.
Music for me.
Oh, no.
Hit that subscribe button and check back soon so you don't miss any of our new videos.
Sounds good.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.